Tributes continue to pour in after the tragic death of actor Malcolm Jamal Warner, famous for playing Theodore Huxtable on The Cosby Show.
And now we're learning more about his death. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has more from Los Angeles.
Costa Rican authorities releasing this image of the scene where actor Malcolm Jamal Warner's body was found. The 54-year-old drowned in Costa Rica Sunday while on a family vacation, with police saying he was caught in a rip current while swimming near a beach in Limon. Investigators say beachgoers tried to rescue him, but it was too late. Police there saying today an autopsy completed confirmed it was accidental. He won a Grammy in 2015. Co-star Raven-Symoné posting a message on social media.
He was a beacon. He was one of the most multifaceted, talented men. So gentle.
Releasing this statement, "This tragedy has almost left me speechless. Malcolm was a lovely man, a sweet and sensitive soul. I respected him for many reasons, including the fact he genuinely loved the act of creation." Warner leaves behind a wife and daughter. Just a few months ago, he posted this video, a flower given to him by his daughter tucked behind his ear.
Just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile.
Warner saying in a 2013 interview he was proud of the life he built after his famous role in The Cosby Show, saying he has peace of mind knowing he hasn't wronged anyone. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And you already know on this channel we hold racist Caucasian people accountable, because if we don't, who will? And before we start this video, if you don't like black people, black issues, black talks, get to stepping. Warren's family says he went for a solo swim just after sunrise at a Costa Rican resort where he was staying. An hour passed without his return, prompting his wife to contact authorities out of concern. Officials later discovered his body near a rocky coral area, approximately 100 to 200 feet from the shoreline. Authorities believe he was caught in an unexpected current. Make that make sense. And I'm starting to notice a pattern with the media when it comes to our black American celebrities. When they die, I'm starting to notice a pattern. Instead of them focusing on the details of the incident, they overload us with the accolades and the awards, pretending like they cared about this person. But you have to realize something about Hollywood. Hollywood controls the media. And y'all might call me crazy, but I will never trust Hollywood. It's multiple reasons why I feel they wanted Malcolm dead. Matter of fact, here is reason number one. Run the tape.
Our music is not reflecting positivity, love, and upliftment of our culture. And we're at a point now where so much of our, especially our music, so much of our black music, when you strip away the music and just listen to the lyrics, so much of our black music is really anti-black.
Oh, you think so?
When you think about it, think of, you almost cannot have hip-hop without talking about drugs, using the N-word, and murking somebody,
right?
Or calling a female, a bitch or a hoe. Like that's become such we've normalized that so much that I think we need a space where we can say, wait a minute, that's not all who we are. And not to be on some corny shit, but I think we do need to balance out the stereotypical side of what the media tends to focus on.
And like I always say, make that make sense. See, Malcolm had a podcast called Nah, Not All Hood. And he really talked about some deep topics. And one of the topics he constantly talked about was hip hop and how it dumbed our people down. You think those record labels wanted him saying, oh, hip hop is now anti-black? Hell no, that's messing with their money. I keep telling y'all, the game is cold, but the rabbit hole gets even deeper. Check this out. While it doesn't appear that Malcolm Jamal Warner had a direct lawsuit against Hollywood as a whole, he was impacted by the controversy surrounding Bill Cosby, the star of The Cosby Show, in which Warner also starred. Warner expressed that the allegations against Cosby had tarnished the show's legacy, which had been important for representing people of color on television. He also noted that there were financial repercussions for the cast and crew due to the fallout. Warner did, however, express the opinion that consequences faced by Cosby were unbalanced when compared to other public figures who had faced accusations of the assault. He also stated that while he was not in a position to defend Cosby, he wouldn't throw him under the bus either. Make that make sense. And just imagine the amount of money he was making from those royalties from that show. Of course he was suing, and y'all can call me crazy all you want, but I notice the patterns of Hollywood when they go against our people, when they say our people are dead, when they say Black American celebrities are dead. It's always they overdose. It's always they drown. It's always they deleted themselves. Tell me I'm lying. And it's 2025. You telling me we don't have no videos of the incident. We don't have no pictures of the incident. We don't even, they said it was 2 people that tried to save him. Where are those 2 people? Can we have an interview? It's 2025. But guess what? The rabbit hole goes even deeper. Check this out. And before I read this, I'm not condoning no weird behavior from nobody, but I have to call out the tactics that Hollywood uses against our people. Check this out. Before the essay assault, and I can't say the word because of YouTube guidelines, but you know what I mean, the essay, and I'm going to just add assault just to give you a context clue. But let's go. Before the essay assault allegations became public, Bill Cosby was the creator, producer, and star of several television shows, including The Bill Cosby Show, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, The Cosby Show, A Different World, Cosby, Kids Say the Darnest Things, and Little Bill. Make that make sense. Now, Bill Cosby owned all those shows, and I know it was a running joke that he was going to purchase NBC, but nah, he was really going to purchase NBC. And when those people in so-called position of power, when they heard that, they destroyed his whole career. It was all by design. It was all on purpose, and now he owns nothing. But how ironic, we have a felon and a predator as the president of the United States. Make it make sense. And I'm going to say it over and over and over again. Y'all can call me crazy all you want, but I see the patterns of Hollywood. They do it every time. They did to Whitney Houston, Phyllis Hyman, Prince, Michael Jackson, Sam Cooke. I can go on, and don't tell me anything about he was in Costa Rica. Why would they unalive him and he was in Costa Rica? Have you ever heard of Left Eye? She was in Honduras in a car with 8 other people. It had 9 people in the car. She was the only one to get murdered. They don't care where you at. They'll catch you wherever you at when you least expect it. Angie Stone, it was 9 people in a van. After she went to the internet and saying that Clive Davis, these record labels owed her money. They've been stealing money from her over 30 years. Guess what happened? In a van with 8 other people. She made the 9th person. She was the only one to die. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, the game is cold. And look, I'm not gonna lie. When I do these videos, I have to learn how to calm down because I'm so passionate about this. I don't believe anything the media says because why would I believe them when they hide everything? Every time a Black American musician actor dies, it's always a cover up. And guess what? We don't need Hollywood. Hollywood need us. Go do your research on how many actors saved movie productions. Go do your research on how many Black American musicians saved these record labels. They always saving them. We don't need them. We need to focus on ourselves and create for ourselves. I hate that this shit happened, bro. So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner and to his family. I'm sorry this happened. And like I say, y'all can call me crazy, but it is what it is. Rest in peace. I'm out.
Flip forward 400 pages to view how the cages have become more sophisticated, how red lines decorate maps like graffiti to dictate dominions that dampen desires. But those ancestral fires defy suffocation, stepped on, but not stamped out. Our spirits continue to dance through subjugation at every junction on our traumatic journey. We transform pain into celebratory mode, communicate code in a language colonizers can't understand, they can't decipher, but they attempt to copy because they know it's clever and cool. And still, we rise. Like embers in a wildly whistling wind, like the love-struck sun chasing the coy moon, like blunt smoke and our parents' blood pressure. We wear this oppressive air with such an impressive flair. Only the few astute, truly fascinated by the truth, dare view our struggle to survive as art in motion. For we are abstract, admired for how we create culture from scratch with scraps. And like indigenous land, we watch it get co-opted, ransacked, and raped. And then draped in lies of meritocracy to justify the equity gap. And we dance and we rap. You see, the art of being black is often an acrobatic act